What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. Let's talk about the NBA for February 28th on Friday. We got 4 picks. Stay tuned to hear all 4. If you guys want more picks, check out the Dynamo private Discord. You can get in for free right now on the trial. Definitely check it out. This is one of our cappers channels, Volo. We got a bunch of cappers in here, including myself. We went 3-0 with his picks on Thursday. Another capper here, Sir Radrick, hit 4-0 with his picks on Underdog. And he hit 2 days before that on a 3-pick slip. A ton of private Discord members in here using picks from the cappers, hitting big slips. You could see Trey. Yesterday we had 956 private Discord member using my Underdog picks, hitting that 3 for 3. So definitely check it out with the top link down below. You can get in here for free, but you're going to want to stay in here because you got picks every day. We've been locked in for the NBA. You guys saw a look inside the Cappers channel, some of the big hits they've been having. So we'll see you guys over in the Discord. Again, you get in there for free on the trial. Get more picks from me plus a bunch of other cappers. So let's get into the picks for this one. First off, we're going to go to Aaron Nesmith. I've been liking Nesmith since he's come back, playing bigger minutes. He's been in and out of the lineup, but finally playing more consistent minutes, getting back to his starter role. Just playing a ton for the Pacers, and they've been playing extremely well, so I expect him to keep playing actually even more and more minutes as he keeps getting accustomed to the lineup and having solid games. So I like him here just on the straight points at 9.5 against Miami. I think still going to be a good game for him. Should be hopefully a close one where he's going to play closer to 30 minutes in this game. So I like going to him. Just a high hit rate on a low line for him. So if you look at Nesmith on the season over here on Outlier, he's only hit this 50%. Right at that, but you can see his last 4 games, he's had 12 or more in each of his last 4, which is great to see. And then also you love to see the increase in minutes. So on the season only averaging 21.6, a bunch of games here playing like 10 minutes, but the last 4 games he's played at least 24 minutes in all 4 of the last 4 games. Even a game with 33 here, so great to see he can play higher in the 30s of minutes as well. And really the last close game that the Pacers had was this one where he did get up to 33 minutes. But he's been scoring pretty well. You can see just when he plays 21 or more minutes this year, he's hit it in 9 of 11 games. If he plays 22 or more minutes, he's hit it in 9 of 10 games this year. Then we can look at last year, just overall in the season, he hit this 60% of games. He was playing 28.7 minutes per game last year as well, so I do expect the minutes to keep going up for him as the season goes on. And when he played 28 or more minutes last season, he hit this in 78% of games, 32 of 41. So I think a low line for him. The minutes on the uptick. He's been playing extremely well, so I don't mind him in this spot at a really low line. Next, we're going to go to Ja Morant against the Knicks, 22.5 points. I think this is going to be another close game. Ja's going to have a big one. He's been playing increased minutes as well. He's kind of been on a minutes limit for a lot of the season, but recently we've been seeing some bigger minutes games. When he plays in the 30s of minutes, 22.5 is an extremely low line for him. The Knicks have been allowing a lot of teams to score a good amount of points on them, especially better teams, which they have been struggling with. So I think the Grizzlies can have a really big night in this one, but I think the Knicks will come up to play as well. Offensively, we'll have a high scoring game where Ja's going to play a lot and have to score a good amount as well. So I like going to him on this line at 22.5. You can see on the season, he's only hit this 44% of games, but his last 8 games here, he's hit this in 5 of them and has seen some games with some big minutes. Like you can see his last 6 games of the season have been some of his biggest minute totals of the entire year. The last one he played 37, wasn't an overtime game, but still in this game he got up to 36 just a couple weeks ago. And then the game before the last one, he got over 34. Great to see the big uptick in minutes for him after a bunch of games playing less than 30 minutes. So you can see actually on the season he's averaging less than 30 still, 29.3. You could see when he plays at least 32 minutes this year, he's hit this in 7 of 9 games. And that's definitely what we're expecting for him to play 32 or more minutes. He's done that in all of his last 6 games except for this one where Memphis kind of got blown out. Every other game he's played 33 or more in his last 6. Great to see the uptick in minutes. Should be scoring on this one pretty easily. In this matchup, it's only a 3.5 point spread, and I expect a lot of scoring. So really good line for Ja. Next one I'm going to is going to be Jarrett Allen over on his points at 11.5. Just an extremely low line for Jarrett Allen, and he's kind of in the situation with Cleveland. They've blown out so many teams this year that there's been a ton of games where he hasn't played that many minutes against Boston. He should be playing a ton. Hopefully we get a close one here. We don't get a blowout between two of the best teams, if not the two best teams in the Eastern Conference. Hopefully we'll get a close one here. But I just think a low line for Jared Allen, even in what has been a tougher matchup for bigs this year against Boston, I just think it's going to be way too low, especially if he's playing these big minutes in a close one. So for Jared Allen this year, he's hit this in 62% of games. Was absolutely crushing it in the beginning of the year. As of late, he's been crushing it as well. Just a streak in the middle where he wasn't hitting it. Probably a lot of blowouts during that time. And we can also look his last 10 games. He's hit this in 7 of his last 10. In his last 20, he's hit it in 14 of his last 20. So he's been absolutely smashing this. And like I said, a lot of games he's played not that many minutes, but in close ones he will play. Like their last close game was 2 games ago. He got 31.1. And then a lot of these games like have not been close, where they won by like 40, they won by 40 again, and he's not playing a lot of minutes in those, but close games he will play big minutes. If we just look at games where he's played 29 or more minutes this year, he's hit it 76% of games, 22 of 29 games. And also earlier this month against Boston, he did hit this one, got 17 points, so not a matchup we should entirely be shying away from either, because had a pretty good game against them last time out. So with 3 picks over on Prizepicks, we do get a 5x, but on parlay play, just like Prizepicks, but I've been playing over here even more because same picks you can see we have lined up that we just talked about in the video. We're getting a 6.39x, a massive difference, way higher payouts on parlay play. So I've been playing over here more than Prizepicks and Underdog. Plus, great welcome bonus. They have $5 free if you want to get over and try it out. You don't even have to put in a credit card or deposit, and you could try out parlay play. But then you're going to want to stay over here because the higher payouts. That's why I've been playing over here even more, and they have a 100% deposit match. So definitely check out parlay play just for the higher payouts, but also great welcome bonus you saw on the same exact picks that we were talking about in this video. So now let's get into the next one. We're going to go to Ziaire Williams over on his points plus the rebounds. And this is a line I'm liking for him because he's seen an uptick in minutes. And when he plays the minutes, he's absolutely been smashing this. I don't think Portland is a matchup we should be shying away from either. I think a pretty good spot for Ziaire. The Nets have been actually playing pretty well and playing well with him playing big minutes. So I don't expect that to change. If we look at him on the points plus the rebounds this year, he's only hit it in 41% of games. Last 2 games, he's absolutely smashed the line of 16.5 points rebounds. He got 28 in the last one and 24 the one before that. He's hit this in 4 straight as well. We can also see the huge uptick in minutes. Earlier in the season was, barely in the rotation, I guess, playing like less than 20 minutes a night. Now we've seen his last 4 games, he's played 29 or more minutes in each of the last 4, even getting as many as 33.7 in a game. So the minutes in the last 4 have been way up, getting like 10 more minutes on average in these last 4 than he was earlier in the year. And when he plays those minutes, it's just a massive hit rate. When he plays 23 or more minutes, he's hit this in 70% of games. If he gets to 28 or more minutes, which we've seen in all the last 4 games, he's hit it in 10 of 12 this season, 83% of the time. So a good hit rate for him. He's playing a ton of minutes and been smashing this line, so I like going on the over for him. And if you guys want more picks from me and a bunch of different cappers, check out the Dynamo private Discord right now. It's linked down below for free. You can get in there on the trial. You can see a lot of green we had today. People in the Discord using our picks, hitting some big slips. As we scroll up, we see a ton more green, like this big slip, 5 to win 125. Inside some of our cappers channels on Thursday, you can see Volo, one of our cappers in here, posted this. Hit 3-0 with his picks. Sir Radrick, another capper, posted this 4-pick underdog slip and hit all 4 of them. Also 2 days before that, hit his 3-pick slip that he posted. We got people in the private Discord directly thanking cappers in here for hitting some big slips using our picks. So click the top link. Definitely check it out. You can get in there for free on the trial, but you're going to want to stay in there. Daily picks for me plus a bunch of other cappers. We've been crushing the NBA. You guys saw it. Look inside some of the cappers channels, some of the big hits we've been having and streaks. So we'll see you guys over in the Discord. And again, if you're just playing on Prizepicks Underdog, you got to be on parlay play. Great welcome bonus, $5 free. Don't even have to deposit. But after that, you're going to want to deposit because they had a 100% deposit match and higher payouts. You saw when we had 3 picks in Prizepicks, it was just a 5x. Same 3 picks over here on parlay play is a 6.39x. a massive difference, going to make you a way profitable better if you're playing on parlay play. That's why I've been playing over here even more for the higher payouts, so definitely check that out as well, and we'll see you guys in the Discord.